Blessed is the man that walketh not in the counsel of the ungodly, nor standeth in the ways of sinners, nor sitteth in the seat of the scornful. But his delight is in the law of the Lord, and in his law do we meditate day and night. For we shall be like trees planted by the rivers of water, that bringeth forth our fruit in our season. Our leaves shall not wither. Yeah. And whatsoever we do shall prosper. Welcome, 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 welcome. Welcome, everybody. Welcome to the Colin Bell Show for this Wednesday evening. We make it the 5th day of August. And today is the day before me leave. So I had a discussion with the producer and Nardi and a couple people in the chat room last week approved my leave. So let me deal with that first today. So there won't be a show on Saturday, neither Sunday, neither Monday, neither Tuesday. I'm taking 5 days. I'm taking 5 days off. So this show is going to be the final show for a while. And then we return on the 15th. So we return on the 15th. In the meantime, we'll be posting different videos. You know, we'll be, yeah, man, we'll run some rebroadcasts, definitely. We'll do all of them things there. You know, we're going to get some things. Yeah, we'll run some rebroadcasts. But Celine Browning, good evening to the Mansion Hill crew. Bless up. Ryan, make certain you work, you know. So, yeah. So as of today, why Jamaica had team on the place had so. I was in Kingston today. And the thermometer in the van showed me 36 degrees Celsius on the outside. And when I got back into St. Mary coming through the junction, it was 33. Boy? No, sir. And then just I talked to Shakadi a while ago and he said to me, say, boy, party, don't be surprised if we get a hurricane this year. I said to him, it's not far-fetched based on the heat that we've been getting. But I am certainly hoping that we don't get a hurricane. So, my people, anybody remember when this whole thing about the TCN came out? And the number of 10,000 that Jamaica has agreed to accept 10,000 deportees. Anybody remember that? Anybody remember? Put up an hand. Put up. Come on, student. Put up an hand, please. Anybody remember the argument about 10,000 deportees? Put up an hand if you don't remember. 10,000 deportees, them say, will be coming to Jamaica. And Dr. Chang, in fact, in the interview with Simon Kroskil, you know, Dr. Chang almost, if not admitted to it. Same here, but he never know say it in a document. Audrey Marks said not no go so. Prime Minister said not no go so. Whole heap of labor right bloggers and doggers say not no go so. Well, the GLP has admitted that they have been asked to accept 10,000 deportees. You hear me say? Breaking news. The Jamaica Labour Party has admitted that they have been asked to accept 10,000 deportees. You hear them? You don't hear the voice note? Anybody hear the voice note? Tell me if you don't hear the voice note. Where the GLP has admitted that it is 10,000 deportees that they have been asked to take. You never hear it? I go and play it for you this evening. You call some people. Breaking news. Labor rights have admitted that is 10,000 deportees. You don't hear it? How are you there? How are you there? The Jamaica Labour Party has admitted that they will be accepting 10,000. They were asked to accept 10,000 deportees. 25 every 2 weeks. So I remember, when some labor right on them platform, I say, if a 10,000 would take 16 years or how much years? Well, however, how much years them say to that take? Yeah? Because it's 50 a month, so that 600 a year. Yeah. And how much years that would take? 16 years. Well, somebody hear it. I know me alone hear it. The labor right, them admit it. Yes. You call all who never hear it to come to the front line. Come. Some people heard it. I know me alone hear it. Me tell you, say me have some listeners. My listeners and subscribers are the brightest. Yes. Yes. Somebody say I heard it. Yes. Yes. Hey. Me God. You never hear it. All right. Me have to play it for you. Me have to play it for you. No, not this. Cancel that. Me have to play it for you, people. All who never hear it, turn up on the radio. Turn up on the television. Turn it up. Turn up on the television. All who never hear it, turn up on the television. Turn up on the television. All who never hear it, here it is.
We are required to accept up to 10,000 third country deportees. We are told they will come at a rate of 25 every 2 weeks.
Say it again, Bruce. Labor rights admit that is 10,000 deportees they were asked to take.
We are required to accept up to 10,000 third country deportees.
May I say it again,
We are required.
Hold on there. May I say it again? Breaking news. The Jamaica Labour Party has admitted that they are required, Jamaica is required to accept 10,000 deportees. Who never hear it? This is it.
We are required to accept up to 10,000 third country deportees.
Thank you, Bruce. No. How long will they go hide it for? How long will they go lie to it for? This is the Labour Party admitting to Jamaica finally that we are required to accept up to 10,000 deportees. And no Mrs. So, former leader. This is not like the leak vice note, This is a man with status. So when I say the Labour Party has admitted that we are required to accept up to 10,000 deportees, nobody can say nothing.
To accept up to 10,000 third country deportees. We are told they will come at a rate of 25 every 2 weeks.
Not fake news. That is former Prime Minister, former leader of the Jamaica Labour Party, Horret Bruce Golding. That is it. That is it. And the labor rights. What the doggers and the bloggers them going to say now? All I who know they out there. Where did I say no, 10,000 or 25? See it now. Labor right admit the Jamaica Labour Party has confirmed to the country now. Yeah? Has confirmed to the country that this argument about 10,000. I wonder if they're going to apologize to the Gleaner. The Jamaica Labour Party should apologize to the Gleaner and to the reporter that put out. By the way, Miss Emily Shields, somebody call Emily for me. Emily, somebody call Emily for me. Emily Shields, somebody need to call Emily. Emily, I want to talk to Emily. Where's Emily? Emily and Audrey. Somebody call Emily and Audrey for me. Because Audrey promised Emily to send her the diplomatic note that clear up that 10,000. But here is the GLP top man, or I should I say a GLP top man, admitting that Jamaica is required to accept 10,000 deportees. Send this to all of them. All of the labor right them with the on them platform. I said there is no such 10,000. And if it's 10,000, it will take 16 years. You don't never hear chance. The MOU no have no start date, no end date. Such 16 years is not far-fetched. Uno is a wicked set. Uno is a lying set. If uno never hear it. If uno never hear it, me I go play it again. The labor rights have admitted that Jamaica is required to accept 10,000 third country deportee. What a wicked and dreadful set.
Required to accept up to 10,000 third country deportees. We are told they will come at a rate of 25 every 2 weeks.
What are you going to say to us now? Eh? What are you going to say to us now? What are you going to say to us now? Former leader and former Prime Minister of Jamaica, Horret Bruce Golding, or is Bruce Horret Golding, told the world, and you were all out there telling lies about there is no 10,000. Audrey Marks, what you're going to say now? What you're going to say now? This is not a leak tape. Bruce come public and say it. 1-876-804-7072. David, may I beg you call me? Because when I talk about leak voice note, the GLP will never admit to that. Never admit to what? Then the GLP that just admit to the 10,000. What you mean? Mr. Bell, it's not possible that 400 GLP followers are watching. No, me not think so much of them have watched. But one named David and one named Coach. Well, we don't have to tell we say no. How many times does a government have to lie to the people for the people to rise up against this government? Because Andrew only say he must start prosecute people. And then what about prosecuting parliamentarian for perjury? Lying in the parliament, isn't that perjury? Oh, come for me this evening. You set of liars and deceivers. We must remove the honorable from them name. We must remove the honorable from them name. They said that there was no 10,000. Here is a top laborite. Come to the public. In fact, he was on American soil. He said this on American soil. What a he bam bam ba yeah. When the 2 sevens clash. Anybody know David number? Our coach number? We are the laborite trolls who are normally over here. I need to hear from one of you this evening. Because this no look good. Is one of them this? No, no one of them this, man. Marshy.
Yeah, man. No. Listen this. If you're there anywhere in the world and tell lie on the American, that we hunt you down and ball out.
Yes.
You remember, sir, Audrey Marks did try it out of Jamaica, yeah?
Yes.
The American ball out quick and said, no, Audrey Marks come to we. And we come to her. No. Bruce Golden, step on American style, and said, it's 10,000. Over there in there, you know, in a man yard in there, you know, over them yard. And that 10,000. And them not deny that. But it was said before. But
but they said no go so.
Right.
Yes.
So call Audrey Marks to the front of the class. Call him, me now ask if you did know. Call you know.
Yes.
So then when them sending the deportee them are sending money with them?
Of course they're paying for them expenses and all of that. Yes.
So ask Audrey Marks why she run go take back Paymaster. If I because the hustling I come through fear company, or it I go directed to come through Paymaster. Come Audrey Marks, come talk to we now.
Yes, sir, we need them now. Somebody
come and talk, Audrey Marks.
Nephew?
You run go back to Paymaster because the money will come through you. And that's why you set up Cliff Hughes. Figure chat to when you in Tapia, and Tapia come down and chat on Wally Bangara and say that's the thing what happened to Daryl that the PNP come through. Now Cliff Hughes never asked why Philip Palwell visa will take away at the same time. When Daryl Vaz visa take away, Cliff Hughes not ask that question. So diversion will come with again. It now work. But the main issue,
but Marshy,
10,000.
Marshy, them did expect this to miss you know. You know,
yes.
You know,
yeah, because they keep it for a while.
Them did expect this to miss you know, because it come out about 3 days now. This out, nobody no pick you up, you know. Them expect this did to miss we. It now miss we. Labor rights have now admit that Jamaica is required to take 10,000 deportees.
Yes.
What can go so?
You remember that just before the election, Mark Golden went to foreign USA. And you remember Mark Golden told them that the media in Jamaica had been bought out.
And paid for. Bought and paid for. Yes.
Now, TVM not talk. RJ not talk.
No, sir.
How we have again?
Hey, no,
and plus
TV,
one and two more.
Hold on. TVG carry this pandemic news, you know. But them carry this as a broad part of news, you know. Yeah. And everybody expect that this did go fly over with head.
Yes. Yes.
Yes. The GLP has now admitted that they are required to take 10,000 deportees. Dr. Chang come to the front of the line. Audrey Marks come to the front of the line. Andrew Wallace front of the line.
You want me to say something to you, Colin?
Say it, Marshall.
I go add to it. It will be 10,000 and more.
And it will be 10,000 of the most despicable.
The most despicable child rapists.
And pedophiles.
Murderer.
And murderers.
Those are the people that Audrey Marks and the Andrew Wellness regime going to put on top of our set of criminal where we have there. Because remember, the criminal them where we have there, and not only them they will run up and down outer road with gun, The criminals start coming up Jamaica house and then come sit down a garden house. And then they're the criminal.
What a thing.
What
a thing. Dean Jackson. Hold on, Dean Jackson Miller, no hear this?
You know, look so.
Dean?
No. You see them?
You know hear this?
No. They should be charged. Some of these journalists and broadcasters must be charged for aiding and abetting. They must be charged.
Hey, me hear the labor right them on them platform, idiot them. About 10,000. Oh, we are going to take 10,000. 10,000 are 16 years in that take. See it here now.
Hold on. We not talk all the words of labor right and liar and labor right and don't. Hold on. What the word what Andrew Wellness used for the labor right?
Fully done.
You remember his word to them?
Oh, which one? Fully done?
Fully done.
Fully done.
Fully done. Fully done. I gone, Colin, I gone.
Bless up, Marshy. Wanna like up the live. Like up the live. Like up the live and share up the live. If you have not yet subscribed, please subscribe to Portland Spice TV. Wanna like up the live. Like it up so that YouTube can push it. Every like you give the channel is a promotion. YouTube will push it to more people. So wanna like up the live. Anybody see David? Hold on. Where is Vincent? Hold on, people. Hold on, people. Hold on. Because I need a labor right to come tell me what I go on right here, so. Because I never know. Say, are they true? I did believe, But now that the GLP has finally admitted to it, me want to talk to a labor right. Well, and it look like it's a confused PNP me a call, I calling somebody, but this one look like it's a confused PNP me a call. Where is David and Coach? Hey, see me. Hey, Mr. Edwards.
How you do?
How are you, sir?
How you do? Well, Colin, let me tell you the truth,
Yes.
Me deliberately know if I Portland Spice TV, because I've gotten a lot of batter in here.
Yeah. but nephew, the GLP has admitted that is 10,000 deportees Jamaica is expected to take.
10,000 what? Repeat that.
The labor rights have finally admitted that we are required to take 10,000 third country nationals, the deportee them.
Me internet today it a drop and go.
The Labour Party, nephew, the Labour Party has admitted. You never hear?
No, tell me where them admit.
Them admit say we are required to take 10,000 deportee.
Oh, I think you. Voila, Mr. Bell.
Yes.
Mr. Bell.
Yes.
Mr. Bell. If the truth to be told,
Mhm.
if the truth to be told,
Yes.
and when I say it, I don't say it with any malice. Dr. Chang mislead the country on this MOU.
Dr. Chang did what?
Dr. Chang mislead the country on this MOU with the US. If the truth to be told, Dr. Chang mislead the country on this MOU because I heard you play Dean Jackson Miller who were reading out something from the MOU agreement.
Yes.
Which admit that 10,000 was the agreed figure.
Yeah, Tala.
Hello?
Then you never hear Bruce Golding say so.
I know Bruce Golding come out strongly about it.
Hold on.
And honestly,
you never hear Bruce says 10,000 deportees we are required to take.
Mr. Bell, I tried in the internet service.
London Bridge is burning down.
Mr.
London
Bell,
Bridge is... Yes, nephew?
You accuse labor right of being liar.
Yes.
But you accuse labor right of being liar.
Yes.
But I am telling you, as a labor man,
yeah,
I am not afraid to face my judgment. Okay. I am not afraid to say I'm guilty for this crime when I'm guilty for this crime.
So the Labour Party is guilty for misleading the Jamaican people as it relates to the TCN.
Dr. Chang clearly did not tell us the truth.
Oh, Tala.
But Dr. Chang didn't tell us the truth. But that does not say that the Labour Party is not the best government for this country.
Nevio.
Dr. Chang.
Nevio.
Yes, sir.
How many times does a government have to lie for the people to tell them to pack their bags and go? How many times? How many times should a government lie to the people before the people tell them pack your bags and go?
Well, the people of this country about 10 months now, about 11 months now.
May I ask you how many times them have to lie? How many times them have to lie? You see that election that you are talking about? That election was won on lies and more lies. They deceived the people of Jamaica.
Mr. Bell.
The Labour Party, led by Andrew Michael Radam Brogard Holness, misled the people of Jamaica, and he should now be prosecuted for those lies.
And you must also tell the followers that is coming from a man who is the vice chairman for era
truth
2 for the
is
people's
truth,
national.
And that is what the people need to learn, that if the truth come from a Labour man, you must accept it. If the truth come from a PNP man, you must accept it. If the truth come from a no-P man, you must accept it. If a Labour man lied to you, you must hold him as a liar. If a PNP man lied to you, you must hold him as a liar.
So which member of the government now accept that, yes, it is 10,000 in the agreement?
I never say a member of the government. I say a member of the GLP, the Labour Party, as admitted.
Which member of the GLP admit now?
Former Prime Minister Bruce Golding, yeah, brother.
All right, Mr. Ben, me gone over me 5 minutes. Let me go back in class and listen to
nothing. Now get nowhere.
We gone over me 5 minutes. Let me go back. Oh, Mr. Ben, Mr. Ben.
Link me 6
Mr.
o'clock.
Bell.
Yes, nephew.
Mr.
Yes,
one
nephew.
little correction. One little correction. When I come back yesterday and told you that it is a 3-year agreement with the 5% per year, and you said that it's on go 26, 27.
Mm-hmm.
The first year, which is 25, the first year, which is year 25,
is the 80,000.
The 80,000 one-off.
But you know what I don't understand? You know what I don't understand? That when Raleigh come later, I'll see if he can get it clarified. If it is 2.5% for 2026 and 2.5% for 2027, because the news keeps saying 5.
No, Mr. Bell.
Hold on.
It is.
Hold on. The news said 5% for 2027, 2026, and 2027.
Yes.
So I don't know if it is 5% for 2026 and another 5 for 2027.
Yes,
or it's
that's
2.5, 2.5. I don't get the
No. 5 for 26, 5 for 27. But 25, the workers end up getting
listen to
5.5%.
Neville, listen to this.
Following months of hostilities, the Ministry of Finance and the Jamaica Confederation of Trade Unions, which represents public sector employees, have finally reached an agreement. The tentative deal was reached this afternoon for the 2025 to 2027 period. Radio Jamaica News was informed that under the agreement, the government has agreed to pay the workers a lump sum of $80,000 to cover the first of the contract and 5% in 2026 and 2027. This means that the government has moved off its original position of 2% in year 1 and 2.5% over the 2026-2027 period, and 2027, to cover the first of the contract and 5% in 2026 and 2027. This means that the government has moved off its original position.
So it's a 5% in 2026 and 2027. For me,
yes.
For me,
10%.
No. Hold on.
No.
Go ahead. You go ahead.
All right. 2025.
$80,000.
They will be getting they will be getting a one-off of $80,000.
That is clear.
When you add that, when you add that one-off of $80,000 with the other percentage, they will be getting 5.5% for 2025.
That's not what. Hold on. That's not what.
All right. Well, yes.
Hold on, man.
No.
Neville.
Yes.
What the news said. The news say they might get $80,000 for 2025 and 5% for 2026 and 27.
Yes.
No, it can mean each year and it can mean 5% for the 2 years. I don't know. That's what I said.
Ralston soon come. And Ralston come.
Little more. Yes. All right. I want clarification on that. The news was not clear. It's not clear. And I now take it say, because it never say, whenever you are trying to tell me say. Talk me, I listen. You're live on Portland Spice TV. Hello, good evening. Welcome to Portland Spice TV.
Evening, Colin.
Talk me, I listen here. Yes, Junior, Wagwan.
Every single member of the cabinet that has spoken about the TCN has lied to the people of Jamaica. Every single cabinet member has talked already about the TCN have lied and deceived the people of the country. What a wicked set of people.
7 o'clock. I am.
Them wicked man. You can imagine. Every member, we hear from the Foreign Affairs Minister, she tell lie.
Yes.
We hear from the Information Minister, she tell lie. We hear from Audrey Marks, she tell lie. We hear from Craveney, Interlie. We hear from Harrison, Interlie. How can these people go forward with almost every member of the cabinet? I tell lie, don't remember now, when the cabinet minister comes and talk, in talk collectively, you know.
Yes, man. Yes. Yes.
What a wicked set, man.
I'm looking.
It's yesterday we were talking about the same thing, you know, Colin.
Yeah, may I listen to you, Junior? May I try find
And
Dr.
then,
Chang?
and then now, today we hearing. So you were following up on the new wage package for civil servant.
You see, I don't know. I hear nephew say one thing, but I don't understand the whole thing. Go on, talk, Junior. May I hear you, man?
Yeah, earlier today we're hearing a news clipping on the civil servants' new wage package.
Yes.
Our year St. Patrice Ennis now admitting that the economy is not so good.
Oh, God Almighty, I heard him. And he mentioned the shortfall and all the way I go on.
So is finally the truth comes to him. I'm here, man, everybody attack me, man, Rastan attack, you know.
Yes.
And the guy, you know, say, him one of the government send the stars, right? And then now, how come all of a sudden him wake up to the reality that the economy is not doing well?
Well, I think St. Patrice and it's no long time. I don't think him just wake up.
He must know. Then how come all of a sudden he can now talk the truth? He couldn't tell the truth before.
Hey boy.
The civil servants of Jamaica, you know, need to make up their mind what them doing, you know. How can a government be giving tax write-off to them friends and at the same time balling out that the economy in a bad state? The civil servants also hold ground. Because this is now the time when we people at Jamaica make up a mind and get serious now. You can't have the entire cabinet lying to you. It's a serious situation, you know. And then now, when you think about it, the government at the same time has sued the Integrity Commission.
Oh boy. We have it going
you know,
on.
It's madness, man. The taxmen talking that they want to have no movements on the 7th, right? I don't have a problem with what they are proposing, but here what is my thought now, Colin. How come you live in the country and it's only when certain things affect you, you want to demonstrate? Look at all the issues in the country.
Yeah.
And you know, want to demonstrate. And now all of a sudden, because something personally affects you, you're going to demonstrate. What you need is a collective demonstration in the country because your organization don't have no leadership, you know. Them lack leadership, you know. Because remember I said for them leader is the PR for the minister. Right? So them have a leadership crisis, and at the same time, them don't have anything to motivate them. Because how can you be demonstrating only on personal issue with all that is going on in the country? The other things that are going on in the country don't affect you. I was coming from your parish last week, Friday, College.
Yes.
And when I see the road in your parish, in comparison to the road in my parish, we don't have no MP down here.
No, but you see, you drove on the main road, Junior, and that main road from Negril to Port Antonio, that was done by PJ Pattison I think Porsche completed it. Right?
6 inch.
Right.
6
And
inches.
6 inches asphalt. And then Harbor
Mhm.
View to Port Antonio is Porsche design and find the money to build that. So a PNP road you drive pan.
But all right, you see, even the road from Port Antonio to Boston,
Yes.
we have no road, no man take a baby good sign.
That is the Harbor View to Port Antonio piece. But I will tell you that that piece now gonna last long because of 2 inches of asphalt upon that.
You see better what we have.
For now.
Caledonia,
For
so we
now.
have no MP. So you have to go do something free, because we have no MP down here.
All
See,
right.
we can work out something free.
All right.
We talk.
Next election, we come down, they can do some work. Bless up. 1-876-804-7072. That's the number to call. What can go so? The GLP has finally admitted that Jamaica is required to accept 10,000 third country deportee. Did you hear that, Conrad O'Brien?
Yes, my friend. How you doing? How you doing, Colin? How you doing?
Me said the GLP has admitted that is 10,000 deportee Jamaica is required to take. You did hear them?
Well, certainly.
Yes.
Bruce Gordon let the puss out of the bag. He basically shared with us. You know, that is it.
Yes.
Colin, it's a shame the things that are happening. You know, I sent you a clip.
Obi, where Obi gone? Come back, Obi. Obi. No, I'm still there. Just Obi. Obi, look like you mute yourself, man.
No, sir, me not.
Me I hear you now.
No,
We
me not
hear you
talking.
now. We hearing you now.
Yeah.
You're
Yes, I'm saying that, you know, nephew has been doing the rounds,
Yes,
you know.
yes.
As a matter of fact, I won't say anything, Colin. I'll allow you to listen to the clip that I said, because he said something today that basically, you know, you will have to be the judge of what he said. So I'll allow you to listen to it, whether you want to play it or you want to listen to it in your quiet time. But
I know it you send me, man. I tune you send me, you know. Obi. No, man. When I say I'm going to ask the senator, not St. Patrice. What is happening to Obi? You know, I don't know if I this call you or bounce you off, Obi. Hello, good evening. Welcome to the Colin Bell Show.
Yeah, Colin, evening there, and even to your listeners as well. Too.
Blessings.
Listen, remember when we talked about the misinformation and disinformation with the Prime Minister, Arja Marks, the Minister of Information, and also Horace Chan come and tell you. It's the same way you have talked about. I would that made attack and them should resign, make our minister come out, come talk something.
Yes.
And tell the public and lie to the public.
Why these people continue to lie to us so much?
Colin, you know, say, a man of a left in another country, if a prime minister come out and lie to a nation, and if a member of the cabinet come out, him have to take the responsibility away member them do have to resign.
Yeah, man, we can't continue to accept these people just telling us anything that will come out of their mouth. None can go so.
I want them, Colin, I want them to know the word honorable mean. Can these people understand the honorable meaning?
Them man have no honor. There's no honor for these people.
Yeah, I said to you, Colin, because them man take this thing that joke. Them man understand the serious that government and them thing in the Colin. Them man take this thing that joke thing, you know. Is a eat a food government, this in a puppet show government, this, you know. When them and them friend eat a food and everybody, and them and them friend feel merry, and the majority of the nation suffer.
The man, them a hustle, we and a laugh off away. In our face.
Yeah, man, then they went to the joke, the prime minister can come to the building. That go, it costs 30% less. Then all the man should
the man should have resigned from him make that the statement there. From him make that the statement there, we should have called for head.
You know the worst part I can all the people them clap like a something good the man has said. Because you don't speak them in every person get up and walk out and walk in there.
You break up. You break up, Carla. I know why you break up. What go out the phone this evening? Yes.
Everybody should get out of the meeting and walk out and let him alone.
Use hold on, use earbud?
No, I not use the earbud, you know.
Straight in the phone.
Yeah, I talk straight in the phone. I not use the earbud.
I'm not speaker, you have a phone, pan.
Oh, I not have a speaker. No, I not have a speaker.
You sound good now.
Yeah, hear me good now?
Yes. Yes.
Yeah, I say, for instead of speech, everybody should just get up out of the meeting and walk out and let him alone.
Yeah, but the people not think. The people are not thinking, Carla.
Yeah, man, this thing get from bad to worse now, man. We can't have member of parliament who other government and leader stream like it was much lie, man. Our heads now roll feet, man.
That's why I ask Nevio, how many times the ministers and the prime ministers have to lie to us before we tell them pack on no bags and go. We not pay on no more, not two lie.
Yeah, man. You mean you take a big raise, man, and you say you give it good governance, man, and good government, man, instead of get better, it get worse.
God almighty,
you're still a thief, man. Nah, man.
We ask you about the 10,000 deportee, and then tell we say no go so. And then the GLP now have to come admit to it that yes, we are required to take 10,000 deportee.
So what I ask you say the notes that Dean Jackson read, was it the correct note or was that a piece off of the note to read?
Well, I think it was a transcript from what was said, but my problem with that, play the voice note. Because I am still waiting on somebody to play that voice note and dissect it for me. Tell me what is so terrible and despicable about it. I want somebody break it down. Because me must see an idiot because me don't hear no problem in the voice note. Because when the voice, what the voice note is speaking to has been eliminated before the voice note even come out.
And I big up a man when I do nothing.
I big up a man who was failed miserably.
Miserably.
Yes.
Man has something from Dean Jackson now, man. Man catch Dean Jackson with our pants down, man. Man don't catch her with our pants down, man.
Why I don't know.
It's better for that, man. God believe me. If one now, what mean shit about despicable? And something wrong with that, man. Something's wrong with that.
Something wrong, man.
Something wrong, man. I'm not Dean Jackson that, man.
No, sir. I agree.
Me something wrong, man. Something wrong. I'm not Dean Jackson that, man. Dean Jackson who the pride when the past election, Labour them say them want to ask the question at the Prime Minister. You know why should be no man, something wrong, man.
Yeah, man.
And I was one of the most furious analysts where should always try to get to the bottom of the truth. Something wrong, man. Trust me, I say that from she. I'm going to say words at the end that she don't come in on it to leave that alone.
All right, my brother. Big up yourself.
Yeah, man.
Big up yourself. Hold on the caller. Breaking news, everybody. Breaking news. The Jamaica Labour Party has admitted to the world that Jamaica is required to accept 10,000 deportees from third countries. Breaking news, the Jamaica Labour Party has admitted that Jamaica is required to accept 10,000 deportees. Here is the tape.
We are required to accept up to 10,000. We are required to accept up to 10,000 third country deportees.
Say it again.
We are required to accept up to 10,000 third country deportees.
And the labor rights say nothing no go so before. Before this, they were saying nothing no go so. What are they going to say now? Some people need to send their resignation in and step aside from the cabinet. Yes, caller, go ahead.
Yes, sir, Colin. You know, when I listen to the tape that you're playing, you know, there's two lies. Those go and show up with the labor at them door.
Which two?
Yeah, with the 10,000 and the deportee. Remember, they said they are not deportee.
Yes, that's what Dr. Chang said, that they are not deportee. But the
Right,
MOU
and Bruce
that
said they
he
are
and Jackson
deportee.
Miller read said that they are deportee. So, like
Right.
Nebio said earlier, Dr. Chang misled the Jamaican people on this one. Nebio admitted earlier.
No. Me listen to every man because never the only labor right minister and I saw upon your program, you know. Me not really listen to labor right because when him come to the and talk, at least him not try to correct himself. Because up to yesterday, him have to tell lie. When him start 15%. So never realize, say, boy, if you notice, them write it in the comment, you know. Right? Because yesterday never start 15%.
Yes.
Right?
Him try mislead me yesterday.
Right. Him try to mislead. So up to him have to tell lie. So when you say all labor right lie, me I tell you, Sir Bell, me not deal up with labor right.
Then lie, man.
Right?
Then lie,
I'm watch your program because the thing that hurt me up till today, Sir Bell, the thing that hurt me up till today is when the government take even housing trust money put in a SSL. Who get those interests? Who get those interests that go? Those interest money.
Well, the interest should go to the NHT because the NHT is allowed to invest, you know.
Yeah, but we don't know if it got here. We can't know if it got here, it got here. Because it just take money and use it like that. Right? So as I say, but I like to see them labor right there way always in an argument with you, come on and defend this one.
Me I go search for David. Me I go search for David number. Me I go search for David number. All right, brother. Respect.
Let them come on and defend this one.
Yeah, man. Obi. Obi. You have Obi over here, sir. Why am I not hear you? Obi. Hold on there. All right. Hold on, Obi. Hold on. I had Obi on that line, but I'm not hearing him. Ed boy.
My brother and friend. How you do?
Go on.
How you do, brother?
Hold on. Let me see.
I'm good.
Don't move. Let me see. Don't move, Ed boy. Don't move a muscle. Let me see if I can add Obi to this call. Hold on. I can see if I can add Obi to this call. Add him to the call. All right, Ed boy, talk to me.
Well, I mean, you know, Obi is here. Welcome, Obi.
Thanks a lot. All right,
Yeah, man. Go ahead, Ed boy.
You know, we must call out nonsense when we speak, you know.
Yes.
Yeah? Bruce Golding is obfuscating. He is, in other words, gaslighting Jamaicans. I'll tell you why I say it. Bruce Golding knows that and has an axe to grind with the United States. Now, he has confirmed for us that the 10,000 is actually coming. Yeah? But what is his motive for this?
You tell me, because
we need to go back and look at it.
We know same of a thing. We know same of a thing against the US. Yes.
But it's not only that. Bruce Golding and Artemis enjoy that great relationship.
Oh.
Listen me good. Audrey Marks was appointed in 2007 by who was ambassador?
Tala. Hey.
Anyway,
all right.
I'll allow Obi to pick up.
Hi, Ed boy. Thanks. Colin?
Yes.
I think something significant that we must point out. This admission, which we knew all along because we were told from the communique from the United States Embassy. But you know what we must highlight, Colin, is that the lie was told in the Parliament of Jamaica.
Yes. Yes.
The Parliament of Jamaica. No, that is extremely significant, you know, Colin.
Yes.
And I think that under our under our constitutional arrangement. When you lie to the parliament, you're supposed to take away yourself.
Yes. Or when you're caught lying to the parliament. Because enough time they lie and we don't know. But when you are caught lying.
Exactly. Just a couple of things quickly, Colin. The wage scenario. First, well, before I go there, St. Patrice Ennis, I think Junior know, but maybe he mistakenly said it. St. Patrice Ennis is not a senator. He's not a senator. He's a chair for the joint
trade union.
Trade union Congress.
Right.
All right. But I had the president, the 61st president of the Jamaica Teachers Association on today, Mark Malavo.
Yes.
And what he said about the communique that we received yesterday from the Joint Confed about the 5.5% or whatever it is, he said that the JTA, because I asked him if the JTA is, has signed off on it. He said, while the JTA is a member of the Joint Confed, they negotiate for themselves. And he outlined a number of things. So he said their negotiation is still ongoing. So all in all, and we must also remind the public as well that even though the union had basically had that arrangement with the government, it has not gone to their membership. And the membership have basically accepted this as yet. So it's really...
The question though, Obi, that I am asking, is it 5% in 2026 and another 5% in 2027, making it 10%, or is it 5% for both years? 2.5, 2.5. Because the news that I hear, that I heard is not clear.
It's not very clear, but I am prepared to lean more on the side that it says 5%. Because remember now, I don't think that the union would have gone into a meeting and agree to a 2.5%. The reason being, the government had basically put forward 2% before and they flatly rejected. So to just basically come out of the negotiation with a 0.5%, I can't see it. Although there is a lump sum one-off payment of 80,000. So
I want to play what I heard for both you and Edboy, if you never hear it before. Because I got it on RGR News yesterday evening. And what I heard, not so clear to me. So let me play it. Hope you can hear it. I want to tell me what you want to think out of this.
Following of hostilities, the Ministry of Finance and the Jamaica Confederation of Trade Unions, which represents public sector employees, have finally reached an agreement. The tentative deal was reached this afternoon for the 2025 to 2027 period. Radio Jamaica News was informed that under the agreement, the government has agreed to pay the workers a lump sum of $80,000 to cover the first of the contract and 5% in 2026 and 2027. This means that the government has moved off its original position of 2% in year one and 2.5% over the 2026-2027 period. The unions under the umbrella of the JCT.
What you understand from that?
Well, there's a lot of ambiguity there. It needs clarity because one could clearly deduce that it's a multiplied, it's a total of 5.5% based on what we're hearing from Alfred Alshane there. It's sort of coming to me that way, Colin, as if it's a 5% over
that
the period rather than a 5% year on year.
What you understand, it, boy?
Well, I would agree with Conrad that it sounds, from what I hear, it sounds like they're saying 5%, but they're gonna break it down.
Yeah, it's so
over a period of time.
That's how it sounds to me. So I am seeking clarification. I'm trying to get to Senator Lambert Brown. I sent him a message. I just tried ringing him a while ago to see if him can clear up this for me, because this don't sound like 5% for 2026 and another 5% for 2025. That would be 10. That would be 10%, you know. And I also find it strange for the government to jump from 5% to 10%, from 4.5%, sorry, to 10%.
But also look at the rate of inflation.
Well, it would match up with the rate of inflation.
It would have had to match up with the rate of inflation.
Well, right now, the 10% will basically put them a little bit over the edge of the the inflation, because we're at the upper end of the inflation, which is 6%. You know, but I think as Colin said, as you say, you're doing the correct thing. We need the clarity on it.
Yes.
And somebody like Senator Brown, who is a member, I think a vice president of the Joint Confed, certainly he will be able to add that, give that clarity. So, you know, let's see how that goes. Because so it seems as if, Colin, the sweetener in it would be that the $80,000 lump sum.
Yes.
You know, because all would happen is that they would move from the 2.5%, get another 0.5% on it, and basically the sweetener of the $80,000 as the lump sum. I don't know, in speaking to the JTA president, I don't get the impression that they're in the mood to accept a 2.5% year and year.
Well, the nurses, the doctors, the police, the teachers, they have not signed as yet.
Right? So it's very interesting as to, you know, the offering. Colin, before yes.
Conrad, before you go further, what was the increase for the parliamentarians?
About 285%.
And then can give the civil servant 10%?
Well, I don't know.
Well,
hold on, gentlemen. I have Raleigh on the line. Let me see if Raleigh get any clarity today.
Okay.
Raleigh, good evening.
Yeah, man. Okay.
Boy, we're there. May have OB and may have Head Boy on the other line. But have you gotten any clarity on the wage agreement with the government?
Yeah, man.
What is it?
80,000 as a lump sum payment in year 1.
Yes.
And 5% in years 2 and 3.
So the 5%, is it 5% for year 2 and another 5% for year 3?
Correct.
So it's 10%.
Yeah, man.
Oh.
And the 80,000 lump sum would amount to about 2% in year 1.
So 2%, so that would amount to
about... call it 12%.
So the government has moved from 4.5% to 12%.
Yeah, man, from 7 to 12.
From 7 to 12.
Yeah.
That's a big jump.
Yeah, but inflation is projected to be about 15 over that period, or it can be 20, but conservatively about 15.
Inflation is projected to be about 15% over the same period.
Yeah, man. And that's a conservative projection. And that is why most of the trade unionists outside of the Confederation say that is still inadequate.
Oh?
Yeah, man.
So the teachers and nurses and doctors and police, they are having problems with it?
The union leaders who are not a part of the Confederation said it is going to be difficult to get those people to accept that offer.
But Raleigh, where government will get money from to pay that?
Well, some man have said the government must increase the level of tax compliance. Some man have said the government must cut the cabinet. Some man have said the government must cut the waste. Some man have said the government must cut the corruption. Some man have said the government must cut the capital budget. But the workers have to get a better increase than that, because that is a big pay cut in real time.
What is Ralston Hyman saying?
Well, basically what I'm saying is that the whole thing about tax compliance is important. I am also saying that they have no choice because you can't cut the public sector labor force at this particular point in time. The way inflation is accelerating, you can't cut the people's real purchasing power. So the two options are A, increase the level of tax compliance, B, cut the capital budget and accept that the economy is going to grow in a slower pace or continue in a decline next year, or C, which would be my preferred option if I was running the thing, draw down some of the money that will mobilize and boost the economy. So me, who come with no tax package from day one, I would provide a stimulus to the economy from day one. I'd start to spend the money from day one. I would buy a house from China from day one. I'd start with the local people building out houses in China, in Jamaica. I wouldn't go and waste foreign exchange and buy us from China and create house jobs in China. I would use the local producers. So under my scenario, there would be no 7.3% decline in the last quarter of last year. And there would be no 4.3%, 4.1% decline in the first quarter of this year.
So you are saying that the economy could have been growing over the last quarter of last year and first.
Not only me, sir. The DOJ government had also said that if the government had started to spend the money more urgently, then it wouldn't be the problem. The DOJ government said that too.
Obi?
Yeah, you see, Colin, what the people are saying, you know, when I talk to members of the civil servants, what they're saying is that, listen, if you have a government that $3,000 billion cannot be accounted for, then certainly the government should be able to treat the backbone of the bureaucracy in a better way. And they are holding straight to that. As I said, I spoke to President Malavo this morning, and he reminded us that, listen, while they are a member of the Giant Confed, they negotiate differently. And it didn't sound to me as if, you know, they are indeed very happy with it, because he talked about their teachers still living paycheck to paycheck, borrowing money and turning up at all the various loan shark and so on in order to complete the month or to get something going. So it's going to be very interesting to see if this they will buy into this, or they will you know, try to eke something out differently. And Raleigh, to ask Raleigh, my understanding is that this is something that is basically agreed in principle by the Joint Confed, but they have not gone back to the wider membership and get an acceptance of answers yet. Am I correct?
Yeah, well, they haven't gone back to the membership yet. They said they should be doing that sometime later this week. Yeah, but that's preliminary agreement. But the other unions, them who represent the other workers who are not represented by the Confed, said it is unlikely that they are going to get their members to accept what the Confed accepted.
Ed boy?
Mm-hmm. Well, you know, I have a solution to all of this problem, you know. Yeah?
Mm.
I suggest that we use NARA.
Use NARA to do what?
To fix it.
To pay them.
You know what I'm saying? To pay the teacher.
Now is the solution to everything. That boy is talking tongue in cheek.
Well, where you said NARA is Jesus.
Yeah, NARA is the savior for every situation in Jamaica. So I suggest Prime Minister.
No, but you have to be careful. Mario will be able to stop NARA. Mario will be able to stop NARA.
Yes. Because, you know, hold on. You know, see, I heard some labor right this morning on a platform saying that is the parish council why they model at the container house them just are going.
but the parish council don't have nothing to do with getting a base approved in your house. It's not a building you're putting up.
Oh boy.
Anyway, but on a serious note, Colin, and you know, we really have to look at the fact that the parliamentarians, and I'm not going to come off this point, the parliamentarians gave themselves a 300% increase.
It wasn't 300%. Hold on. What was the increase that the parliamentarians got, Raleigh?
Yeah, well, most of them are between,
200.
as Ed Boy said, between 200 and 300. I moved wage to GDP ratio from 9% to 14%. And when Nigel Clark was asked how he would close the gap, he said he would close it with economic growth.
And they have not been able to grow the economy from that.
They cannot spend on capital and make Melissa come mash up the place, so you have to go. And then when you get the money after Melissa mash up the place, you start spending on it, so you have to go.
Yeah,
Go ahead, boy.
you know,
Well, on the OB. Go ahead, boy.
Right. So I'm suggesting that the on a serious note that we need to look at our civil service, and I'll tell you why. When you look at the persons leaving the service, leaving Jamaica, leaving the healthcare system, leaving the education system, it is going to create a serious problem for the country going forward. And any country that is paying its politicians, its political directorate, let's put it that way, more than what it is paying those who are teaching and the nursing. So it should be a country that should really worry. In fact, Andrew Holness is making more money than the President of the United States.
When you put it in the ratio, right?
The per capita, yeah.
When you put per capita, and we really need to look at this. When did our political directorate decide that they should, when you go into politics, I thought you went into politics to serve people. I didn't know you were going into politics because of the salary.
Go ahead, Raleigh.
You know,
we're creating this career politicians.
Hold on, Ed boy.
On the state to fund their lavish lifestyle.
Hold on, Ed boy. Yeah, Raleigh.
Where was Ed boy when Nigel Clark and the Prime Minister was telling the country that them take this IP because they want to attract more people in politics. So if you want good service, you must pay. You forget the man and say all of them things.
Ed boy?
I'm not hearing Raleigh, so
what Raleigh said, what Raleigh is saying, that if you forget that Nigel Clark and Andrew Wallace told the nation that if you want high quality people in politics, you have to pay big money. So that's why they increase the pay so as to get better talent.
Well, let me ask a question then. Is Darrell Vaz high quality people?
Of course, then.
Is Desmond McKenzie high quality people?
Hold on, let me answer you. Let me tell you Darrell quality. Darrell is very high quality. That him use $1.4 billion to buy free bus. That's quality for you. Talking about Desmond McKenzie. Desmond McKenzie is at a very high standard because Desmond McKenzie told us that the JUTC made a profit and then I want them to talk about it. Quality very high. Top of the line.
I used to Obi.
Yes,
Obi. I tell you something. Here the paradigm here. Late former Prime Minister of Jamaica and leader of the Jamaica Labour Party, Edward Seaga, said that you need to make a living first before you go into politics, because politics should be about service. But based on what Clark and Holness said, is the other way around.
Yeah, man.
You're supposed to come in politics and make the money.
Yeah, man. Food did if you eat, you must go eat food and rub your belly and say my belly full, yeah. Tolo.
And then, Colin.
Yeah.
Who was the first man to jump ship despite the high salaries, for a higher salary?
Who was the person that do what?
Who was the first man to jump ship for a higher salary despite the high paying salary? And who was
Nigel.
Okay.
Nigel. Nigel said, I choose the IMF.
Yep.
Yes.
Yep.
Hey, Jamaica people not easy doing it. The GLP coming at the election with a slogan said, choose Jamaica. While Nigel Clark jumped ship for more money. My God.
Yep.
And they voted for them.
Yep.
Tala.
Colin and Raleigh and Ed Boy. Before
hold on the Raleigh. Go ahead, Obi.
On the basis of NARA. No. Which body, which organization, which agency in Jamaica can stop NARA from conduct any project? Remember now that the reason why they was it 28 civil society bodies came out, and also the opposition and us, you know, those of us, yourself, Raleigh, I and others, or, you know, people like Simon Croskell and so on. Why we came out against this NARA, it wasn't to say that, listen, we don't need a body or agency to move the project forward, but we did not agree and still don't agree as to the structural arrangement of NARA, because NARA have no official oversight such as a board or anything like that. So NARA is unfettered. So this thing from Mario and Ethne is just absolute nonsense.
Obi.
And maybe some people that try to behave as if they're such strategists,
Obi.
and it don't make one damn sense.
The only person can stop NARA is Prime Minister Andrew Holness. Nobody else can stop NARA. Prime Minister Andrew Holness is NARA, and only him, because he has given himself unfettered powers. Yeah? Anything when NARA want approval for, Prime Minister Andrew Radam Brogard Holness can sign off on it. So the only man, that's why when I hear people say the voice note wicked and despicable, I wonder what they are talking about, because people are talking about an agent that they can't touch. And that's what they are saying. Why the man them fix it, why we can't touch it? Because they might think, say, maybe we would have used delay tactics. If I could have.
Colin, I want to introduce a point in the discussion, because, you know, there's no way we could talk without talking about the visit of my president. I call him my president, John Johnny Mahama.
Before you go there, a little bit. Hold on, Edward, don't lose the thought, because Raleigh wanted to say something before.
Okay, go ahead.
Yeah, Raleigh.
No, man, that's good, man.
Okay, go ahead, Ed boy.
Right, and you know, I heard the announcement, and today I shared on Conrad's program, as you know, on Conrad's program and Sleep 93 FM. And we had the discussion about what really was happening with Jamaica talking about signing an MOU for airlift arrangements from Ghana. And I want to tell Andrew Holness to stop gaslight the Jamaican people. And I tell you why. Currently, there is a flight from Accra, Ghana and Lagos, Nigeria, into Barbados and into Antigua, currently operational. There was a Gleaner article yesterday that told us that there is a decline in flights coming into the Caribbean. In fact, we underperformed the Middle East that have a war. So, my thing is, why are we now talking about having a flight arrangement with Ghana when the hub is already Barbados and Antigua? Why don't we sign on to some regional approach? We could see an almost island hopping arrangement where the guests from Ghana could come from Barbados to Jamaica or come from Antigua to Jamaica. Because we need to be real with ourselves. The distance to travel from Ghana into Jamaica, it's not easy. In fact, that is why Barbados was considered the hub. So this thing about
Barbados,
we need to look at
point.
Go ahead, Obi.
I'm saying Barbados is the closest point.
Absolutely, it's the closest point to Africa in the Caribbean. That's why it was the transshipment hub for slaves. No, our enslaved, sorry. But what we also need to look at, Colin, we're talking about signing arrangement with Ghana, and I share the same views today on Obi's program and Sleek, that we need to look at the culture and creative industry. You can't talk about Africa, we have over 1 billion something people, and we're not talking about our creatives.
But the president of Ghana mentioned the creative industry, boy, in his speech. I never hear nothing like that out of Andrew. But the president of Ghana mentioned the creative industry.
Yeah, but it was so surprising, Chaka, that it came from Colin, that it came from the president, and that's the point I made into,
brother, the present government we have, them lack knowledge, Ed boy. They don't have the knowledge, they don't have the vision, they don't have the understanding. And that is the problem that Jamaica is facing. Jamaica is a wealthy nation, you know, brother.
Yep.
But in,
Mm-hmm.
the abundance of water, the fool is thirsty.
Mm-hmm.
So with the abundance of talent and creatives that we have, because our leaders lack vision, we are in a recession. Because our leaders lack vision, revenue is down by 28 billion. It's not because we don't have the ability. It's not because we don't have what it takes. It is because the people who are leading are not leading. They are ruling.
Yeah, big difference. Yep.
You know, and I would say, Colin, as I go, that I am urging the opposition leader, and this is my call, and you guys don't have to agree with me. Do not go to Grand Gala. I'll tell you why I say it. They are not issuing any tickets. Today we were told by our good friend Marian Obi's program that the councils are having difficulties getting Grand Gala tickets. Now, imagine Mark Golden enters the stadium tomorrow, and 98% of the stadium is filled with labor rights, organized to boo him.
But Ed boy,
take my word serious.
Up to yesterday, the spokesperson on culture and the creative industry never get no ticket yet.
Exactly. So I'm saying don't go. Don't go, because it is disrespectful. I've never seen Grand Gala operate this way. Normally the councils would have had their tickets already. But when you have a minister who is political and a minister who doesn't care, that explains it. And with those few words, my friends and brothers, I will leave you.
Yeah, man. Obi, what from your finally?
Yeah, I'm going to do my final, Colin, because I know you're pressed. Listen, the managing director, the CEO of the Jamaica Development Bank, was with me as my guest on Monday. And basically, what they say, if you're a creative and you're into the cultural and creative industry, the place to stop is at that bank. They are urging person. They're saying that, listen, they are prepared to pump money in. They talk about even people at the basic level of the creative. So they said that these things are in train. So let's see how things will pan out from here, and we'll test the veracity of the argument to see how serious
which bank is that?
are in terms of moving the creative sector.
Which bank is that, Obi?
As a matter of fact, I mentioned your name, I think, maybe not in the interview, but certainly during the course of the program, to say that, you have great ideas on this because you understand the sector very, very well as a practitioner. I'll try and get the interview, Colin. Get the interview for you.
All right,
you get it? So you can listen to. All right, all the best. Take care. Respect. Take care. All right.
Raleigh, give us an update on what's happening in the Jamaican economy today now.
Well, the Bank of Jamaica wanted to mop up 10 billion. They got 21 billion. And the government wanted to raise some 2.2 billion from treasury bills, and they got 4.1 billion.
And that's short term, right?
Yeah, man, short term.
So
191 there, 182 there, 273 there.
So how much did the government take out of the 4 billion that was an offer?
Well, they took the 2.2 billion that they wanted.
Oh, so they never take no more than the 2.2.
No.
Raleigh, so let's open up the phone lines to all the callers. 1-876-804-7072. If you have not yet subscribed to the channel, please subscribe. Like up the channel, everybody. Give the channel a thumbs up so that YouTube can push it further for me. Give the channel some promotional trust. Touch that thumbs up for us. Yes, Raleigh.
The amount of money mapped up by the BOJ for the year to date is $73 billion.
$73 billion since January?
Yeah.
For 6 months.
Mm-hmm.
So they're looking at maybe about $150 billion by year end.
Well, let's see.
So where the money
Depends
come
on how
from?
often they come into the market in order to contain inflation.
So where the money come from to invest?
If they say they make a priority, eh?
Where's the money coming from to invest?
There's no money. The pension funds and the banks, that's what they're putting their money in. They're not letting anybody to run the business. They're putting that DOJ thing to get that return.
We have a caller. Caller, good evening. Welcome to the Colin Bell Show. Ralston Iman is with us this evening. Top financial analyst.
Good evening. Good evening, Mr. Ralston.
Yes, good evening.
You know, let me say this. Can I go ahead?
Yes, ma'am. We're listening to you.
No. Let me add a little more to the Ghana situation and Jamaica. No, you see, Ghana from the United States, it's about 10 hours. 10 hours flight from the US. Sometimes it's a straight flight. Sometimes it's a connected. So from Jamaica to Ghana, I've not calculated that hour, but I know it's much more. All right, that's it. Now, if you're going to fly from Jamaica to Ghana, all you need is your passport. You don't need a visa. So I hope Jamaica people capitalize on this, in that there's other places you can go other than the United States, Canada, and England. Another thing, in the US, to go to Ghana, definitely you have to have a visa. You have to have a visa. All right? Yes, you have to have a visa. Now, I want to know if the people in Jamaica, like with this Ghana deal that is signed, if they'll be getting lands and so on and things like that. I'm just asking, curious. You understand?
Raleigh, were you listening deeply if we are get Lana Ghana and then something there?
No, you're
right.
not.
We'd have forgot check that caller. Me never
No,
anything like
that.
Right. So, and it's very expensive too. The ticket is more than in the US, I know. It's more than $1,000 US. So
yeah, hold on,
Jamaican,
caller. Yeah, place right here, so in the Caribbean where it costs you $1,000 US figure, you know. That is one of the things that the Caribbean leaders need to come together and fix. It is very expensive to travel around the Caribbean. Very expensive.
Right.
In fact,
it is.
In fact,
So
I tell you
I'm
something.
just having these.
I tell you something, Carla. The places that I go to in the Caribbean, I could go New York 2 times. I could go Florida 3 times.
Yeah, man.
With one of the fear to go, which part me I go, you know. It's very expensive to travel around the Caribbean and very inconvenient too.
Yeah, man.
They have to come together as leaders and try and fix this, Colin. It's true.
Yeah, man.
All right. I don't want to keep on. Let me say this. I'm asking Andrew Holness, Ghana is a republic country. Are you provocative thoughts? Are you planning to hasten it on for Jamaica to be a republic, sir? I'm just asking.
The problem,
because
Andrew,
I know that you.
Hold on. The problem Andrew having with that, Andrew is an advisor to the king, and Andrew don't want to let that go. So Andrew holding on to the Privy Council. That is where the problem is in Jamaica, you know. The Labour Party don't want to let go off of the Privy Council, while the PNP is saying that if you don't let go of the Privy Council, we now come with you.
Yeah, but in fact, Colin.
Right, Colin.
Yeah.
Thank you. Yeah, so you see the spin on it. Why
Hold on,
the
caller. Hold on. Go ahead, Raleigh.
So I don't need to say nothing more.
All right, cool.
On that.
All right.
One thing more. You see, can you give me a little minute?
Hold
please?
on a sec. Go ahead, Raleigh.
No, man, I said this thing about advisor, less people believe. It's just a colonial relic. It's not a real advisor.
I know it's not a real advisor.
No, the people understand that.
I know.
When the people will say, the prime
maybe he has never spoken to the king.
No, that's you know, that's a colonial relic. So
Yeah, man.
there's people gonna run with it now and say, oh, you don't know, so the Prime Minister advisor to the King of England. Advisor to what?
And him like the title, being a
Yeah, man.
privy councillor.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man.
Go ahead, caller, final.
All right, just a caution. A lady, she died in St. Mary in the River. She's from Trinidad and Tobago. People coming down for the festivity, they have to be careful because it seemed like the driver did not understand the road and it was speeding. And unfortunately, she is the only one out of the car that died. The others were able to get out and escape. Probably they know about swimming. She did not. She lost her life. Imagine, she didn't know that she would not make it home. So those visitors going down, be extra careful.
Thank you,
Colin.
Thank you. Raleigh, somebody's asking you to give an overview of what is happening on the Jamaican stock market.
Well, the market has been meandering below the 500,000 mark, which it reached just prior to COVID-19 because of the same problems, high interest rates, the lack of confidence in what is happening and the recession. So the stock market is suffering from the state of the economy. So it is meandering along, it is trading between 350,000 points and 370,000 points moving sideways, which is way below 130,000 points below where it was prior to COVID-19 because of the state of the economy. So the stock market mirrors what is happening in the economy.
So the economy now go on with nothing, the stock market
Yeah,
now
so the
go
most
on with
highly
nothing
traded
either.
stock right now is Trans-Jamaican Highway because of the increase in the toll rate. So nothing is happening in the market.
So Trans-Jamaican Highway is doing well. What about NCB?
Yeah, man, like the financial sector and
What about
Trans-Jamaica.
what about Whitcon? Whitcon them name the powers up the wind.
Whitcon, they are doing well. So energy, banking, and the highway, because those things are the places where the prices are moving up. But the other companies are just meandering along.
So not now go on too tough in the stock market.
No,
but
because
in
it's after the stock market is not separated from the economy.
2015, 2016, 2017, Jamaica stock market was the best stock market in the world?
Yeah, man, 2015, 2018, yeah, man.
So why we just drop so?
Because the economy has dropped. The economy, remember, as we said, COVID came, leak out the economy, and we never recover properly before all of these things start taking place.
Was the economy doing well before COVID, Rally?
Yeah, man.
Very well?
No, well, remember we came out of 2016 growing at about 2%. Then we started to decelerate before COVID. And then COVID created a decline of 10%. So the economy was decelerating or growing slower prior to the COVID-19 pandemic because of the same foolish strategy of paying down the debt faster and program for and not spending on capital.
But at the beginning of the tenure of Andrew Holness, they promised 5% growth in 4 years.
Yeah, man.
And that 4 years would end 2019, or when was the election? In 2015? The election was 2015 or 16?
2015. Mm-hmm.
December.
So by 2019, 2020, they were program 5 and 4.
Right.
But after 2016, the economy started to decelerate, and then COVID has took it right down.
So they have never done anything to really get that 5% growth.
No,
it was just aspirational.
Yeah, man. As Mike said, them keep about 500 press conferences and
no, 500 meetings.
Yeah,
500 meetings in 4 years.
Yeah, with Miss Kitty and all of them people. Yeah.
Oh God Almighty! No, Raleigh, with this wage bill. But Raleigh, hold on. Did you hear that the GLP actually come out and admit that it's 10,000 deportees we're going to take?
Okay, no.
You never heard?
No.
Bruce Golden went to a meeting in Philadelphia.
Yeah.
And tell everybody say a 10,000 deportee we expect for accept.
Okay.
Here, Bruce Golden. Hold on, because hold on. I mean, I tell you about them to call me, because they were saying not go so. Hear this.
Required to accept up to 10,000 third country deportees.
He said we are expected to accept up to 10,000 third country deportee.
Okay.
Let's go to the call. Caller, good evening.
Good evening, Colin.
Blessings, brother. Me there.
You remember I see him picture me saying about about White House market. You see, I Andrew go take picture, you know.
Yes, but we show it before him, and it still stays so that him good on go take picture night.
And remember, me I tell about the gentleman who they have how much acre yam and them bulldozer yam them down and something. Me they give him a number for call you, so me send his number to you too as well.
Yeah.
So you can call him and get him on your show. You understand?
But just so that everybody know that as of today, I will be taking a little break, so we won't be live like this until Saturday the 15th. So we're taking a little break as of today, you know, re-energize and refresh.
You need it.
Yeah, man.
So Colin,
yeah.
So I'm just giving you a piece of history. I already know still. I've been by party couple days ago, drive up there.
Yes.
Check it out. Talk to some of the people and thing, Colin.
Yeah.
You know, say the beach, they always say Negril is 7 miles of white sand, right?
Yeah.
You know, party almost 12 miles of white sand. You can walk find a Black River go all the way a party.
I never know that. 12 mile of white sand beach.
Yeah,
you
party. I never
know
how
that,
much them and tell me. Longer beach than Negril.
Party in St. Elizabeth. Them have 12 miles of white sand beach.
No.
Let's say 12 miles, but it's more than Negril, Colin.
Longer than the 7 miles of Negril.
Okay. Longer than the 7 miles of Negril, because you can walk from Black River Square, nice square there, so, and go all the way up on the beach, all the way straight up.
Oh, okay.
I never know that. I them over there tell me that. You understand?
Yeah.
And what me I say right now, Colin, you, Ralston, Obi, all of you all here, every day trying to bring educate the people and the masses them, Colin. I don't know. I mean, I don't want to talk so much, Colin, but I think the PMP them need to be on your program. One of them need to be on the program every evening.
Well, we have space for them.
Colin,
we are ready. We are ready to accept them. In fact, I'd invite Heather Miller Bennett to be on yesterday. And when I sent her the link, that was when she sent me back that there's a death in her family, so she couldn't come on. But we have space for them every evening.
And to me, Colin, you say Andrew Holness, Colin, you have to give that man his flowers. That man is the greatest con man Jamaica ever see.
Yes, man. Yeah, man.
That's why they pay to keep them comfortable, Colin.
Yes.
To keep them comfortable. They're not hungry. Can't give them a pay when they forget, so they're not hungry to come out and talk to poor people. Them.
Yeah.
People are not buck down all over St. Thomas, Colin. They need to show up there, even if they're not the MP. Show up.
Yes.
Taxi them gonna strike September. They need to communicate and support them too. And it's not only taxi man, Colin.
Well, that's why
everybody who drive a vehicle.
That's why I said the PNP, they are not power hungry.
So
they're not power hungry. So anybody who accuse the PNP of being power hungry, they are just trying to build a narrative. PNP them don't know nothing about power hungry. PNP not. Sometimes me even wonder if them really interested in taking over the country.
But Colin, if me pay you so much money if you keep your ass quiet, Colin. Sorry about that. Keep you quiet. Where you make nice for? Ralston here attack about economy going in recession. Which PMP me say that, Colin?
Yeah, man.
Yeah, you have a point.
You
have a point, brother.
Come on, man. Same need to step up their game. And every time Ralston has to tell them, they need to step up their game. Step up no game, Virgin.
Yeah, man.
Or what Martin if you do, Colin, get them together. Who is together? Fight together. Who not together, Colin? Get them out of the party.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man.
Get you in. Get Ralston them in at the party. Get some people who don't want to be there. Get them out.
Yeah, man. Because my point is, caller, This government right now is basically dead, you know. It's a dead government we have, you know. But PNP refuse to bury them. And that's why every time an election, then come back for the election. But when time to run the country, then dead. And if the opposition don't bury them, when election time come again, they're going to come back alive, tell a whole heap of lie, win the election, and then dead again.
That's it.
Yeah.
So then, I'm not saying Mark Golin, very nice guy, Colin, very good guy, but sometimes you have to take off the gloves, Colin.
Yeah, man.
Take off the gloves and
Yeah,
say,
man.
listen me. Private sector, Colin, a private sector and PSOJ, can't put them in a power. A poor people vote, Colin. Rich people don't vote, Colin.
True, man.
Yeah.
So don't care what purpose, no care what PSOJ want to say. Come on, stand up for poor people, them.
Yeah, man.
Come in a town, take off on the shirt.
Organize the poor people, them.
How you mean?
Yeah, man.
At them go vote, you know?
Yes, man. Yeah, man.
All PSOJ them want Colin to keep the people them poor and poor every day.
Yeah, man. The rich people them just look for a bigger profit margin.
Yeah, man.
That's it.
Yes.
And that's the reason why Colin, you see, Donald Trump did say one time, say, you know, need no money for no rich people, my fight for people them. Mark Golin said the same thing. Fight for people. All of them. Unite the party, Colin. Unite more in the party.
Yeah, man. Get the party
Unite more in the party.
activate the party. Get people working. Yeah, man.
Colin, let me show you a trick, right? Even the other day, right? I call and tell you about the raise we didn't get in a parliament, Colin, right? PMP should have opposed that raise for them.
Yeah.
For that
even if they want it, they should have opposed it.
Colin, hold on, no, Colin.
Yeah, man.
Guess what?
Yeah, man.
They know they can't stop Andrew, no, Colin, from them, you know. They know they can't stop Andrew, anything Andrew say how they going to do. But they need to oppose. So people say, oh yeah, they are opposing.
They have to play some politics. They need to play no
Play
politics.
some politics, Colin.
Hold on the caller. Where's the rally?
No, I'm saying that is the biggest problem in the country I know now. The exploding wage bill against the background of declining revenues. That's going to be the biggest problem right now.
Ask Ralston, does the BOJ governor has to be mutually selected by both parties? No. The BOJ government should not be selected by any party. It should be selected by what? The Services Commission, Raleigh?
Yeah, man. They have a committee, the Services Commission, and them run the thing now. That's why the BOJ governor gets 7 years so that he straddle between political administrations.
Yeah.
Yep.
So the Services Commission really have that responsibility.
Yeah, man.
But the Prime Minister of the country have a major say. Am I right?
No, well, hold on. The Minister of Finance appoint the committee, the search committee, so it is called. And then when the search committee recommends somebody between the Prime Minister and the Cabinet decide if that person is appropriate, and then the Services Commission do the appointment. Then recommend it to the Services Commission. So politics involved in it.
So you're saying that the Minister of Finance appoint the search committee.
Yeah, man.
So it's straight government decide who become then.
Yeah, man. And that is why, although we don't hear from her about the war and all of them things there, when the people them said Dr. Wayne Robinson, who has been a deputy governor there at the bank for 30 years, is a front runner, she quickly came out and said, oh, my search committee don't recommend nobody, they're on a short list.
Oh.
Because them have who them want already. And him are the right man.
Wrap up, Carl. So you are Ralston Iman is saying that Dr. Wayne Henry is the right man for the job.
No, hold on, man. Might mix it up and get me that trouble. Not Wayne Henry, Dr. Wayne Robinson.
Wayne Robinson, sorry. Ralston Iman is saying that Dr. Wayne Robinson is the right man for the job.
Yeah, man, he's the most technically competent. Nobody we can bring from outside now is competent. So me, back Wayne Robinson 1,000%.
Because anybody else come and him have to go teach them the work.
Him have to teach all them the work. Him there before winter, him there with Latimer there, him there with Biles, and he'll teach Biles the work. Him are the right man for the post. He can't come bring.
So why they would have grown him then?
Boy, I don't know why them do that, you know. I don't know why. Yep.
Dr. Wayne Robinson.
Wayne Robinson
is the man to head the BOJ.
Yep.
We need to put it out there.
Yeah, man. Put it out there.
If we put,
support Dr. Wayne
if we
Robinson.
put it out there, then I give me work rally.
Well,
then I go do what we say.
By the way, yeah.
We know our mess up the man chance.
Right.
God
so the current governor sent me an invitation to come have lunch with him Monday in his departure thing.
Go again, what you say?
The current governor.
Hold on, caller. Go ahead, Raleigh.
The current governor sent me an invitation to come to his send-off luncheon on Monday.
Oh, and you will be going, please?
Yeah, of course.
All right, sir. Yeah, caller.
Yeah, Colin, the last thing before me go, And OB, most of them listen, head boy, I listen, everybody I listen, right?
Yeah.
Colin, how can you as a government in a PSA meeting, right? You all said you have buried money almost a year and a half ago, Colin. Stash. And then you end up have Melissa money as well, stash, Colin.
Hold on. Buried money is 2 years now, you know. At the first
2 years now. All right.
At the first week of July. At the first week of July, burial 2024, you know, brother. This is August 2026, we know at 2 years that they have the money still on pan.
So, Colin, how can you tell me no? You did plan for use it, Colin? 2 years now, Colin.
They not plan for use it, man. They plan for hold on pan the money there till we forgot about it, then take it away. Style,
Colin,
Colin, them I
only
use.
Only you, Colin, and a couple other people kind of driving the people in my head. Colin, so the money was up for grab. Colin, the money was up for grab. All the money was up for grab, Colin. That's why they create NARA. We fund the money in a NARA, Colin. For build the whole Black River. For their team. That what NARA was created for the Melissa money funds to go in a hit, Colin. And go missing. And guess what? Then build up 2 hotels at Black River, 3 hotels, Colin. And them own it.
All right, sir. All right, my brother.
Colin,
Respect.
gone, yeah, man.
Respect.
Yeah, man. I see I heard.
Raleigh, somebody wants to know what is the criteria for the BOJ governor. And by when he should be, and by when the post should be filled.
The post should be filled on August 18. We have at least 2 weeks. And they have a great decision to make on August 19. So the BOJ governor is supposed to be an economist with at least a master's degree and somebody who is technically competent. Yeah, Wayne Henry is a doctor, a PhD who has been there. Wayne Robinson who has been there for 30 years.
So Wayne Robinson is a PhD.
Yeah, man, I'm there for 30 years.
30 years. Somebody saying that they are saying him a comrade.
Yeah, I don't know.
But it no matter. Once he's dedicated.
Yeah, I don't know him as a political person. Yep. And that's somebody who I know for a long time. Yep. I don't see who them can bring from outside who more competent than him, particularly some of the names that we're here about. Yep. You're a very competent person.
So yep. Dr. Wayne Robinson is competent, have the experience, and is well equipped to be the governor of the Bank of Jamaica.
Maybe not have the right color, but that we don't work with that.
But if him know the work, him know the work.
Yeah, man, but you know them work with all kind of something, color and all them garbage. Yep. The man is technically competent. He's the right man.
And you are saying that we have a interest rate decision to make.
The day after the new governor is supposed to be in.
The day after. Yeah, so that needs somebody who is with the times and know what is happening right now.
You get the point on it. Yeah, okay.
1-876-804-7072. This is the Colin Bell Show. We're live on Portland Spice TV. Somebody is saying that we should get somebody to sit in for the days that I am going to be taking off. It's going to be a little bit difficult. I have been thinking about that, Chris. Been thinking about that. It's going to be a little bit difficult, but if it is ever possible, then we might try it. But it's going to be difficult because it still means that I would have to sit around the computer monitoring and taking the phone calls and all of that. And then that still means me I go to work, which I do need a break. I think we've been going at this for about 2 years. I want to take no break like that, maybe a one show off here and a one show there. But we're taking a week, taking a little break, Rally.
Yeah, man.
Resting with and then,
Yeah, man.
you know?
Recharge. Yeah,
Yeah,
man.
man,
Recharge.
because a whole heap of work,
Yeah, I hear that. Yeah, man.
And then we have a job. We not just sit down on YouTube like some people, We have a job where we go to, and most of the time I work from 7 o'clock a morning to 10 o'clock at night time.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man.
Yeah,
so
man.
I need a little break.
Yep.
1-876-804-7072. Good evening. Welcome to the Colin Bell Show. If you have not yet subscribed to Portland Spice TV, please subscribe, like up the channel, and share. Go ahead, caller.
Colin, good evening to you, Ralston, and the listeners in the chat and everybody.
Bless up.
Yep.
Right, me doing I want PS, and I tell the truth. I hope I work we have to do, Ralston. Colin.
Yes.
Come there one yard at Canada, Brampton, yesterday. And so I give them, I tell them, say, best the country ever run.
The best the country ever run.
Me I tell Toronto, me I come home a morning, me I come home tomorrow. I see sweep up and everybody me talk to them. I say, I best the country run.
The best the country
the best Prime Minister we.
Yeah,
Mr. Raleigh.
So let me ask you this. Are they aware that the country is in a recession right now?
Them not Ralston and Colin them not hear them. So them not hear them.
But what me I say, did you ask them if they are aware that the country
yeah, man, yes,
is
of course. You know me go do that.
And what was their answer? What was their answer?
Them say no, he teach, me tell them say he teach, me say from last year up to what? First and second quarter we in a recession we shortfall what 20 billion from taxes all kind. Them say no, them don't know about that.
No. Them not follow data. Them are cultists.
Them no know not where going in the
crime
country.
Gone down. Yeah, man. They don't know nothing. The crime gone down. And that them are telling
yes,
me
murders
everything.
are going down and we are happy about that. But we also have a concern that police killings going up.
Them no hear that. Them are saying man, them a gunman.
Oh.
Me give them all the incident at Westmoreland. Me give them the incident at Westmoreland where the lady go bury her mother and go buy a tile.
Yes.
And me give them the next incident. And they say, boy, me just attack because the police them now kill the people them then a gun.
Oh.
See where them talk.
Anyway, me I give back somebody attack still, but me gonna show you say we are whole power work for it.
Yeah, man, we have whole power work for do because them people you know what you need to do is ask them to introduce them to Portland Spice TV and tell them to come listen.
Tell them, man. One of the gentlemen asked me, say, who me talk to? And I tell him about Portland Spice. I have to promote him, man. I couldn't do that. I have to promote him.
Make him come listen. And if you
anyway,
have question...
I watch Jamaica and Canada. Under 20 and them will lead with one love.
Canada lead with one love. Because if we win this match, we're going to World Cup. The match starts yeah, man. If we win
63. Yeah, I agree with you. But 63 minutes gone that game.
63 minutes and them will lead one love.
Yeah. And Canada don't score. I leave with one love.
Well, we need to come back. We always come back though. Them youth have a fight in spirit in them.
I watch a 3 match. I watch a 3 match so far.
Yeah.
Even Canada and Jamaica, remember a penalty we get an equalize 12.
But them get a penalty too.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Yeah,
man. So you them have a fighting spirit. We wish them all the best.
All right.
Yeah,
man. Respect. Never listen you back now.
Yeah, man. Raleigh, so many people just talk because they are aligned to a political party. It is important that we present them with the data. We're not going to be on Saturday morning, for sure. We're not going to be on Sunday. We're not going to be on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Raleigh, run the numbers for the people again. The numbers presented by the Ministry of Finance, April to June, what those numbers are. Hold on. Speak to us about the recession, the decline in the last quarter of last year, what is happening this year. Give the people a rundown.
Revenues and grants for the 3-month period, April to June, were down by $28.8 billion. Tax revenues were down by $18.8 billion. The government plans to spend $308 billion. They spent $19 billion less than they were planning to spend. Primary surplus, the amount of money needed to service the debt, was $31 billion. The government only paid $17 billion. Now, in terms of the economy declined by 7.3% during the last quarter of last year and by 4.1% during the first quarter of this year. And the Planning Institute is projecting another decline in the second quarter. That decline brought real GDP, that's GDP adjusted for inflation, from $2 trillion to $1.65 trillion. The trade deficit is $2 billion. We exported $547 million for the first 4 months, but we imported $2.5 billion. Remittances for the first 5 months were only $1.5 billion. Yeah, some 20,700 persons lost their jobs during the 12-month period, April of 2025 to April of 2026, and another 20,500 persons left the labor force, bringing the number of persons outside of the labor force to 681,000. Approximately 300,000 of those persons should have been working. That's where we are right now in terms of the economy. The Bank of Jamaica has mopped up some $73 billion for the year to date, and the exchange rate is now trading at $159.48. So that's where we are. Net international reserve just over $6 billion.
So the Bank of Jamaica mop up over $70 billion this year.
$73 billion.
So is that a good thing? What does that mean to the people of Jamaica? Why is it that the Bank of Jamaica is mopping up liquidity, meaning that they are taking money out of circulation?
All right. One thing that we said when we were doing the IMF agreement, right? The argument was that we was to make the central bank independent, right? So that the government doesn't use it in order to fuel spending. Now, international central banks like the American Central Bank, the Federal Reserve, the Bank of England, those banks have what we call a dual mandate. In other words, you must ensure that inflation is stable, but you also must ensure that you have the highest levels of employment and economic growth. We had recommended that the BOJ have a dual mandate, and Clark and his friends and the people of the neoliberals say no. The main focus on the Bank of Jamaica must have is to control inflation. So the Bank of Jamaica is more focused on inflation than on economic growth. So when them take the money out of the system, to contain inflation, not recognizing the deleterious impact it would have on growth. They expect to know when they are taking out of money out of the system, the government would be spending so that it would help to reduce the negative impact on economic growth. But we have a situation now where the Bank of Jamaica is taking out money and the government is not spending money. And that is what is driving down the economy.
So the Jamaican economy is in a recession and projected to be that way for 2026.
Yeah, man.
Making it into a hell-shaped recession.
Yeah, man. That's correct.
The government doesn't speak about it, and the opposition barely mention it.
Speak about it. And all the apologists who were posing as analysts, they are not talking about it. All of them silent. Their mouths are zipped up.
Because them have egg in their face.
Yeah, man. Yeah, they are ashamed. Them can't talk. Yeah. Because we were telling them that all of this would happen from a long time ago. We're not Monday morning quarterbacking. We have been talking these things for 5 straight years, every year. And people have said, boy, a bad mind and a bad mind and a bad news, or this and that. And that is why they are so silent right now. They have no credibility whatsoever.
Raleigh, give thanks.
Yeah,
we'll
man.
talk. Yeah, man.
There's no program on Saturday.
No program on Saturday. I'll talk to you in a little while. I'll shout you.
All right.
Blessings. Yeah, man.
Yeah, man. Cool. Yeah.
My listeners and viewers, let me thank everybody for being with us this evening. It is a wonderful thing to be with you. Caller, good evening.
Good evening, Sir Colin.
Yes.
Good afternoon and good afternoon, Mr. Ransom. Because I always come from Cayman. My question is...
Not hearing you so clearly. Go ahead.
Can you hear me now?
Yes, go ahead.
Yeah, I'm calling from Cayman. With all these numbers that Ralston is doing out, I am sure that he's getting these numbers from the Ministry of Finance and wherever he's getting from the Ministry and DOJ.
All the numbers Ralston give are official numbers from the government, either from the ministry, Statin, or the PIOJ.
So my question is, are these people blind? Is it a case that them just see the numbers and them not read it, or them don't know? That give you a reaction. I mean they are not proactive now. They are not proactive. But you want to tell me that they don't have no reactive attitude to say, okay, then these are the numbers. We're going to do something.
They don't know what to do,
They're going to just sit down and just let it be.
They are incompetent.
Just leave it as it.
They are incompetent.
How is it? They are changing. There must be someone who with so many technocrats inside the ministries.
Let me tell you something about this government. If you are not a known labor right, you can't get no work in a certain place.
Yeah, man. You don't know that already.
You understand? So that is the problem why the government is failing. Because you have to be a known labor right, or else you can't get the job. You call already?
Quickly, Mr. Ralston. Can I speak?
Yes, go ahead, quickly.
Mr. Ralston, this financial data you just discussed, can it be out on social media everybody can see it?
Then on social media that it depend now?
No, they're here, but to see.
Then
see.
You can take the transcript.
There's a part of it, Colin, that says, seeing is believing. Because the people, they don't know. So when they see it and read it and understand, they know where the country is financially. All right?
All right. We can
Think about it, Mr. Ralston.
We can cut it off and put it out, man.
All right. Do it, please. Thank you.
All right. Raleigh, some people don't want to hear it.
I know.
Because you see, when these things go out, what cost you and me?
You know, man.
You that think we sit down and make up the numbers and put them
out.
Man.
You know, man.
They don't want to hear it. There's a saying that says there's none so blind than he that refuse to see.
Precisely.
Give thanks, my brother. We'll talk.
Blessings, man. Every time, man.
Yeah,
you have to serve the nation, man.
Yeah, man. My people, big up on yourself. Remember the breaking news. GLP admitted that is 10,000 deportee they are required to take. The GLP admit that. Remember me tell you now. For no never hear it, let me play it for now again before me leave.
Required to accept up to 10,000 third country deportees. We are told they will come at a rate of 25 every 2 weeks.
May the good Lord continue to bless and keep you. Make his face shine upon you and be gracious unto you. The Lord lift up his light and give you his peace. Until we meet again, whenever the 15th or if it's before we will know. Peace be with you, my people. One love.
Tell them to try pre-we, big up Portland Spice TV. Tell them to try pre-we, big up Portland Spice TV. Remember to subscribe. See, Portland Spice TV, Louis Culture say it once, so I say it again. Portland Spice TV. We are going to hold them and pop it off. Bogus badge where we rip off. Subscribe, share. Portland Spice TV is here.